Get ready to settle in for an entertaining 4 quarters. The AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. They will... Led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful. To contain Lamar. Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 AFC. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The NFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. What a sensational punt return, 98 yards. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Purdy's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Down the right sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Purdy looking to throw. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On second down, McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves. But for them to start clawing back, they can start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Got him in. It's Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, Purdy looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing here, Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. Here's third down at 5. Purdy to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. Here's Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And all the way in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 36 yards. And the AFC takes advantage of the interception, and they turn it into 6. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 16, a little over 80 ticks to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing, Purdy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2. remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2-2-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
But if you do it 1 bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, 1 play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. Yeah. 1 bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
Over the middle to Evans. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Purdy to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.